What is up, guys? My name is Lewis and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know already, I'm 26 years old. I have ran a gym business for 6 years now. So I took over Real Steel Fitness when I was 19 years old. At the time, I had no previous experience in, number one, running a business, number two, running a gym business. I'd done my level 2 personal training diploma. However, obviously running your own gym and having a PT degree is completely different. It's not, it's not related. The two are very different. Obviously a PT diploma doesn't teach you how to deal with accounts, doesn't teach you how to run a business legally, things like that. And yeah, it doesn't teach you how to organise running a building day to day. It's a little bit different. So I just wanted to make this video today just to give you a little bit on my backstory and to tell you in the year 2025 whether I think it is worth running a gym business, or not even that particularly, but just the pros and the cons that come with it. So number one, I would definitely say that if you're looking at running your own gym, number one, it is the most rewarding thing ever. It's an absolute incredible thing to do, especially if you're into your fitness, if you're into your training. And so that brings me to point number one, which is you've got to love it. Like, you really have got to be in it for the love and not just for the money. I know that can apply to any industry, because obviously if your heart's in it, then you're going to be passionate about it, you're going to do a better job. But genuinely, I'd say fitness in particular, because you're dealing with people's mental health and their physical health, is you've got to really be passionate about it, love it, want to be there all the time, want to be involved, because it is one of those industries which is, like I said, it's dealing with people at the end of the day, is what you're dealing with. I would say it's not the best money maker. If you're just in a business and you want to get into business for money rather than pleasure, then there is way better options that you can pick than like an independent gym. Because we're going to be talking about independent gyms more specifically. There's way better industries that you can go into for money. I'm not going to go into them. There's endless lists, endless things I could go through. But yeah, you've got to genuinely love your training. You've got to love your fitness. And if you're starting your own independent gym, you've got to want to be there all the time. So like I said, I've had here for 6 years now. I first took over when I was 19 years old. I was here overnight. I was getting like 4 hours sleep. I was here all the time. It's only been the last couple of years I've been able to take a little bit of a step back, but even then I still want to be here. I have people that work here, people that cover, full-time employees now, which is great, but I still want to be here. And when I'm not here for like a day or two, then I'm getting itchy feet. I want to be here. I'm concerned about how here's being run, not in a bad way, but I want to be involved. I want to make sure I know that here is running how I want it to be run, that the atmosphere is what I want it to be like, how I want it to run, because it is my business. So, and it's a bit like my baby at this point. For those that don't know, I trained here before. So before I took over in 2019, I actually began training here when I was 14 years old as just a chubby little kid who, wanted to gain some confidence, wanted to, feel better about himself, improve his physical health. And then I got the gym bug, I got the training bug, and yeah, I just fell in love with it. Then I started working part-time here from 15 years old, and I would cover the desk after school. And then I always kind of did little hours here and there all the way up until I was 19. I had full-time jobs, so in between I'd done labouring jobs. So I'd done general labouring, I'd worked putting like the BT cables in the ground and doing grounds works, and I'd done landscaping. And even after those, that would be like the physical job in the day. And then in the evening, I would come here, I would cover the desk, reception, speaking to people, getting to know people. And then, yeah, when I was 19 years old, I got offered to buy the gym off the original owner because we were really good friends, still are. And so yeah, I took it I took the jump, I took the leap, I took a bit of a risk. At the time, the business wasn't making much at all. Over time, I've managed to make it profitable now, but at the time, kind of the spark had kind of fizzled out, and it needs somebody to come in and kind of rejuvenate it, which I tried to do. And so yes, the main thing is you've got to go into it passionate. You've got to want to do it. You've got to want to speak to people. I'm not the most personal person. I never have been. I've never been the most confident person. However, you've got to learn to kind of be that person, or you've got to learn to at least be able to deal with people and speak to people respectfully. So if you're, you got a lot of people open independent gyms now who, they're, especially these guys that are taking lots of gear and things, they just don't want to speak to their members. And at the end of the day, I think, you're not in it just for you. You're in it for them as well. You should want to see other people win. You should want to see them succeed. You should want to see them smashing their PBs. It's not all about you. It's not all about you and your progress. If not, then, focus on your career as a bodybuilder, as an athlete. And then once you feel then that you can give back to other people, then you open up your own place. I just think whilst you're in that selfish mindset, it's tough to run a business where you have to deal with people. That's my opinion. So yeah, that's just like my little food for thought for now. Like I said, I kind of just put the camera on today. I didn't plan what I was going to go over, but I just wanted to speak to you guys a little bit about my story. I still love running the gym. I still, like I said, want to be here all the time. I enjoy training. I've met so many people over the years. And yeah, people that I would call long life friends now through having a business like this. So that is definitely something worth noting as well, is the people you meet along the way. It will change your life. It really will. I'm definitely not making this video to deter anybody, but I will say that it's, you've got to be willing to take a pay cut at the start. You've got to be willing to spend lots of hours at the business. And yeah, you've got to learn to also, delegate certain jobs to people, because over the years I've had to learn to trust people, learn to employ people and delegate jobs to them. And yeah, you've got to have a cool head as well. So yeah, definitely not putting anybody off, but I will say it's not the easiest road ever, but if you do, it will definitely be a rewarding one. So yeah, like I said, just a bit of a ramble today. Didn't have a plan, but I just wanted to get a video out there, and I thought, what a better thing to talk about than, my baby, which is my gym. I'll do more videos like this in the future. If you comment down below and you're interested in this sort of content, like businessy content, things along those lines, just let me know you want to see more, and I will make a more structured video speaking about maybe certain points and specific things that you guys want to hear about. So thank you for listening to me today, guys, and take care.